Haters talking, but I don't even hear them. Yeah, man. Maddie on the beat.
Yo guys, it's going on Toby here, or TBJZL, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 13 Virtual Pro Career Mode Series Prolific. Now, in the last episode, you guys saw I made the big money move from Bolton Wanderers to Barcelona for about £20 million. So that's a huge transfer for TBJZL. And as you can see, here's the biggest fear that I had. I'm not starting in this game against Cagliari, even though it's a preseason friendly. But Messi, Sanchez, and Pedro are the forward three that are preferred. So a little bit worried that I'm not going to be getting as many games as I should be, and we're going to find out later in the episode exactly why that is. I'm going to show you guys the squad rankings and stuff. But even more worrying news, Barcelona still seem to be looking at other strikers. As you can see there, apparently in talks with Spartak Moscow over a possible Wellington transfer even. But yeah, once again, a game against Palermo, not starting, although Barcelona do get a comfortable 3-0 win. Sanchez getting 2 and Pedro also on the score sheet. So that's a good result for the club. As you know, I'm a team player, like as long as the team's winning, I'm happy. But as you can see, Barcelona did accept an £18.5 million bid from Arsenal for Pedro, so he's going to be going out, and that just frees up one more striker position, so it makes me probably more likely to get put into the squad. But once more, in the Super Cup first leg against Atletico Madrid, not started, so unfortunate once more. But Jordi Alba getting 2 goals for Barcelona, and as you can see, second leg once more not in the starting lineup because, you know, I'm having to play behind Messi and Sanchez, so it's not going to be easy for me. But we did win that game 2-1 as well, making us Spanish Super Cup champions. And even more worrying news, it's not the best start to this episode. Barcelona just splashed the cash, splashing £17.5 million on Fernando Torres. But it's quite funny to see that a 19-year-old striker such as myself is valued at more than Fernando Torres. But we go into a game against Espanyol, once again not starting, and drawing 2-2 in our first league game. So it's not the best start to the season for Barcelona. And there's a bit of I'm a little bit worried about the defence, as you can see, conceding a lot of goals in pre-season and obviously in that first game. But as you can see here, I'm ranked second behind Lionel Messi in the striker position, but he's ranked 94, and the only way I'm going to get into the starting lineup ahead of him is if I increase my rank significantly over the course of the season, which is unlikely if I'm not going to be starting many games, so going to be looking to go out on loan. As you can see here, I think I put in a loan request just so I can get experience, and so the series isn't boring, or this season isn't boring for you guys. So I'm going to be putting out a loan request, hopefully. The gaffer does accept it, so looks like we're going to be heading out somewhere on loan. I'm not entirely sure yet. I think we do get a loan offer from Real Madrid Castilla. Yep, Real Madrid Castilla, but I turned that down because it's kind of unrealistic, and there's a lot of unrealistic aspects to this game that I think EA should really address in the next FIFA, because if they do, career mode could be just a phenomenal game mode. Like, I'm really enjoying it now, but if they made it a little bit more realistic, I think it would be so much more enjoyable. As you can see, here's another one of the things that they could make more realistic. I've literally just moved to Barcelona, and I'm getting transfer offers accepted by my manager from Newcastle, but as you can see, I'll turn that deal down. And the gaffer has informed me that I will be starting the game against Athletic Bilbao, so I'm going to be looking to shine as best as I can, or TBJZL to perform as best as he can, you know, just to show that we are worth the money that they put in for us. And, you know, this game gets off to a really bright start. The camera's on TBJZL, so a bit of pressure on him, but, you know, he's not going to let it get to his head. He's just going to keep his cool and play his game and, you know, hope for the best result. And I don't think we could have wished for a better start to this game, to be honest. Jizzle holding up the ball on the wing before playing it into Sanchez. Lovely back heel. Iniesta playing it to Fabregas. And the move eventually works through, but Iniesta is offside. So an offside goal there in the 4th minute of the game. Really unlucky. Really, really unfortunate. That's a really close offside call. But yeah, we could have been 1-0 up and Jizzle getting involved already. But just a few minutes later, Sanchez hits the post with an effort, and there's Jizzle in the right position once more. That goal is almost identical to the first one he scored in the pre-season friendly in last episode. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But yeah, that puts us 1-0 up. And the pressure, we just keep going throughout the game. Jizzle turning the defender nicely there, getting a shot off which is saved, but Cesc Fabregas pounces on the rebound to make it 2-0, and I think I get an assist for that, so that's quite good. And yeah, just to be 2-0 up at this early stage in the game, it was a really good start to the game for us, I guess. But Atletico Bilbao Athletic Bilbao pull a goal back almost immediately through DeMarcos. A lovely passing move, and that once again highlights maybe the defensive frailties of Barcelona. So that's something I'm a little bit worried about. But in the 23rd minute of the game, smashing the crossbar, really unfortunate not to score. And I think the move eventually trickles out as Busquets blasts over the bar. So really unfortunate not to restore the lead there. But we keep the pressure up, some more lovely passing. Fabregas finding Iniesta. I think he turns and plays it back to Jizzle, who turns on the edge of the box and shoots with his left foot to make it 3-1. So that's 2 debut goals for him. And you know, he couldn't have asked for a better. You can't ask for a better start, scoring 2 goals for Barcelona in your first competitive match. It's a really good showing, I guess, from Lethal Jizzle. Look at that lovely powered finish into the corner, deadly accurate. And we don't get many more chances in that first half, so we move on to the second half. Susaeta doing well on the wing there to beat the man, getting the cross in, and Dani Alves is adjudged to have fouled Andres Herrera or something, but they get a penalty for that, and Fernando Llorente makes no mistake from 12 yards out, making it 3-2, so pulling them back within 1 goal's distance. Some lovely passing nearly results in another goal for us. Jizzle would have gotten another assist, but that game finishes 3-2, so not a bad start to our first competitive game for Barcelona. 9.6 rating, which is fantastic. That's going to do us wonders for our overall rating at the end of the season. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, feel free to leave a like if you didn't hit the dislike button. But if you enjoyed this and think you'd enjoy the rest of the content on my channel, feel free to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in a bizzle. Peace.